guys, how are you? Mike here from The Wellness Bucket. Thank you for joining me for another Mondays with Mike episode. Big time excited you guys are here, so let's go ahead and dive into this week's message, which is on why 99%, yes, 99%, huge number, right? 99% of all fitness goals are flawed, why they just don't work. And I thought this was important to cover, especially with the new year about to come upon us here, 2017. I'm sure we'll all be making our own fitness goals and commitments, resolutions, if you will. Some people call them resolutions, whatever they are. But why 99% of them are flawed before we even take off? And we see it first thing in January, right? Second, third, fourth weekend. Goals are out the window, resolutions I've gone, and why does that happen? Why are 99% of fitness goals flawed? Why they don't work? There's three reasons, and I call it, we have to identifying what our GPA is, identifying the GPA. And I don't mean grade point average, but it's an easy way to remember it, GPA. Let's talk about that. It's the quickest, fastest, most effective way to make sure we nail our goals. So GPA, number one, G for goal. What is your goal? And be specific. What is your specific goal? What is your specific measurable goal? Let's take it a step further. So what is that? So instead of saying, hey, I want to lose weight, or I want more energy, or I want to be faster, what does that mean? Faster could be 1 second faster. Lose weight could be 1 pound. Want more energy, well, how much, it's not specific. So we need to make it specific and measurable. That's the only way we can go ahead and attain, know what we're after, and ask for what we want, right? So number one is, for the GPA, is goal. What is the goal? Make it specific. If it's 30 pounds you want to lose, say 30 pounds. If it's, hey, I want to be faster in my marathon time, I want to shave off a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Be specific. I want more energy. Okay, I want to be able to stay at work a little longer, be able to just do more during the day, and maybe even define what that equals. So what is more energy? What does that mean? Be specific, be clear. Clarity is power. So we have to know what we're after, or we're not going to achieve it. So let's, number one, make it specific. That's number one. Number two is purpose. And when I say purpose, is why are you after that goal? Why is it important to you? And the reason why it's important to identify why you're after it, why it's important, why is that? Why do you want to lose weight, be faster, have more energy? Why does that matter to you? And it's important to identify that, because when we look at achieving a goal, 20% of it, 20% is mechanics, meaning 20% is the actual plan, making sure you have the right plan in place. 80% of it is psychology, is what we need here, to stay disciplined, to stay focused and committed, and not give into, don't do it, just do this instead. So it's 80% of it is psychology, is knowing why we're after it. Because to be quite honest, the equation to reach a goal, to lose weight, to be faster, anyone can identify that like that. We can go online, Google it, and find the answer in 2 seconds. It's not so much the equation that's the challenging part, it's the actual journey, staying the course, going the distance, to lose the 30, 40 pounds, to keep training harder, interval training, to get faster that marathon time, to do what you need to do, consistently working out to increase your energy. So it's the journey, doing what needs to get done. That's the challenge, and the only way we stay on that journey and stay committed and focused to it is if we know why we're out to achieve it. I know for myself, for example, I can use myself when I was training for my men's physique competition. That's actually why I signed up for it, because it kept me going. I didn't want to, embarrass myself on that stage. I wanted to really give it my all when I was on that stage. So every day, my why was man, I got this show coming up. I need to be at my absolute best for the show. So it kept me going. That was my why. And plus, it was just for my own personal, fulfillment, feeling good, knowing that I did it. Not to mention it was on my bucket list. So I had these deep-rooted whys that kept me going. So number two is, for P, GP, purpose. What is your purpose? Why do you want to achieve that goal? That's number two. Number three is action plan. GPA, A for action plan. What is your action plan? So just to say, hey man, I'm going to lose weight and I'm going to work out more. I'm going to work out more, or I'm going to train to run faster, or I'm going to do more interval training to increase my energy. Well, that's not a plan. So put a plan in place so every day, every week, every month, you know what you're out to do. So for example, if your goal is to lose weight, you say, hey, you know what? This week, I'm working out 5 times a week on these days, and I'm going to cover this exercise on this day, this cardio on this day. Be specific. Have that plan. Have an actual plan in place, and then obviously we got to follow through in a plan. So again, come January 2017, let's not just say, hey man, this is my goal is X. I want to lose weight, whatever it may be. Let's make sure we have a GPA in place for every goal. If it's 1, 2, 3, have a GPA for every goal. And just to run it down again, G stands for goal. Be specific on that goal. Be specific and make sure it's measurable. This clarity is power. This clarity is power. So number 1, G. What is your goal? Be specific. Number 2, your purpose. Why you out to achieve the goal? It's huge. It's very important to identify why. Because remember, it's not the equation. The equation is easy. It's actually the journey. What's going to get you there, to go the distance, to make it happen. 2, purpose. What are your purpose? What's the purpose? Why are you after it? And lastly, action plan. What is your action plan to get you that goal? All right. So that is it for this week, guys. That's the fastest, quickest way to achieve any goal. And not to be one of the statistics where 99% of all goals are flawed. And quite frankly, we don't see them come to fruition. And let's not have that be us come 2017. All right. That's this week's message, guys. I hope it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope you identify your GPA and you achieve all your fitness goals for the rest of the year and even in the new year to come. If I can help you in any way achieve them, reach out to me anytime. It's mike@thewellnessbucket.com. If this message helped in any way, please share it or give it the old thumbs up below. We'd greatly appreciate it. But until next Monday, guys, have a great week. You're awesome. Cheers.